Olá, pessoal! Como vocês estão? Como vocês estão? Is that even Portuguese? It sure is! Welcome back to Plain Portuguese, where we learn how to speak like a Brazilian, shortening some words and phrases, just like those ones. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and catch up on the videos you have missed. When speaking mainly colloquially, native speakers tend to link some words, shorten others. In today's lesson, you'll learn some words and phrases that are often shortened in Brazilian Portuguese. I said often, meaning that if you don't want to shorten them, you'll do just fine. But if I were you, I would grab my notebook. Okay, Bia, so which words and phrases are you talking about? Check this out. Você is commonly shortened to se. Se. Vocês may become seis, which sounds like the number 6. Seis. Seis. Let's see some other examples before we practice. Para and para a may become pra. Pra. Para o pro. Pro. Até, which literally means until, até can be shortened to te. Te. O que may become que. Que. For example, I want to know your opinion about a meal. O que você achou da comida? So I can shorten o que and você. Que se. Que se achou da comida? Que se achou da comida? Yes? Now, the verb estar can be shortened in the present and past tenses. Yes, as you have learned already at some point here at Plain Portuguese. So you can shorten the verb estar when conjugated in the present and past tenses by dropping the initial es and in some cases making some other slight changes. For example, eu estou becomes eu tô. Está becomes tá. Estamos, tamos, well, I've never heard tamos, but I've heard tamo. Super colloquial, tamo. Estão becomes tão. Bear in mind that this way of using the verb estar is super colloquial. Planning to take a test? Avoid them. Yes, avoid shortening the verb. Planning to write a more formal email or formal post? Avoid this. Planning to sound like a Brazilian by shortening words and phrases? Use them. Yes? Well, moving on to the past tenses. I'll go through the shortened versions only, yeah? So, eu tive, você, ele, ela, teve, nós tivemos, tivemos, highly colloquial, e eles, elas tiveram. In the imperfect, não. Eu tava, você, ele, ela tava, nós távamos. Honestly, I've never heard this, but it may occur somewhere in Brazil. Vocês, eles, elas estavam. Obrigado, obrigada can become brigado, brigada. Yeah, so we often drop this initial O when we want to sound a little more informal. Obrigado. Obrigada. Com licença. Excuse me. Com licença. Is commonly shortened to licença. Licença. Oh, the next one is pretty cool. Espera aí. Espera aí. If you say espera aí to someone, you're asking the person to wait a moment. Yes, hold on a sec. Espera aí may become pera aí. Yes, pera aí. Ah, pera aí. Supposing a friend asks you, do you have a pen to lend me? Você tem uma caneta para me emprestar? Then you go, peraí, aqui. Yes? Peraí, aqui. Peraí. The next one. Olha, look, look, olha. Olha can be shortened to ó. Ó. For example, olha lá, uma arara. Olá, uma arara. Olá, uma arara. Well, I bought new earrings, look. Comprei brincos novos, ó. Yeah, see? Comprei brincos novos, ó. Oh, I almost forgot an important one. You know when you ask questions like, this place is beautiful, isn't it? Or, Tom Jobim was Brazilian, wasn't he? Yes, this, isn't he? Wasn't he? Don't you? Aren't you? Shouldn't she? And many others added at the end of a statement, they are equivalent to one phrase in Portuguese when you intend to seek for an agreement. Yes? So then they are equivalent to não é. Não é. Não é. Well, não é is used at the end of a statement with a rising intonation when seeking for an agreement and often shortened to né. Né. This place is beautiful, isn't it? Este lugar é bonito, né? Este lugar é bonito, né? Well, some cities may also have their name shortened. Rio de Janeiro, you probably already know this one. It's shortened to Rio. Rio. Yes, not Rio, Rio. Rio. São Paulo can be shortened to Sampa. Sampa. Florianópolis, beautiful city in the south. Floripa. Floripa. Now let's go up to the northeast. Jericoacoara. This one is a tongue twister. Jericoacoara. But don't worry, you can shorten it to Jeri. Jeri. Stunning place. Jeri. Belo Horizonte, the capital of Minas Gerais. Belo Horizonte can be shortened to BH. BH. Only to name a few cities. Well, vamos praticar? Well, let's practice. Our friend here is taking the bus to visit a friend who lives in another city. Which words and phrases can be shortened? I'll give you a little time to think and try to do it by yourself before we check. Yes? So take a look at these short dialogues. So let's see which ones we can shorten. Licença. Você tem horas, por favor? Helena, são 2:30. Obrigada. Mais uma vez. Licença, você tem horas, por favor? São 2:30. Obrigada. Now let's see the next. Again, licença. Este ônibus vai pra Sampa, né? Então, so again. Este ônibus vai pra Sampa, né? Let's see the answer. Sim. Vai pro Rio, mas para em Sampa. Obrigada. And then the last one. Now she's heading to São Paulo to visit her friend. This one's a little longer. Well, so let's see. Onde você tá? No ônibus. A que horas você chega em BH? Em 15 minutinhos. Legal. Até daqui a pouco. Até. Peraí. BH? Tô no ônibus errado. Oh, she took the wrong bus. Então, mais uma vez, shortening the words and phrases. Onde você tá? Onde você tá? No ônibus. A que horas você chega em BH? Em 15 minutinhos. Ah, legal. Até daqui a pouco. Até. Peraí. BH? Tô no ônibus errado. Well, did you enjoy today's lesson? If you did, share it with others. Everyone should have the pleasure of learning Portuguese. And give it a thumbs up. This way, YouTube is more likely to share it with others. And as I said before, the more, the merrier. See you next time. Até a próxima. Até. Tchau.